I have the great pleasure in introducing our next speaker. She's not only a three-time survivor, she's our local celebrity from the newspaper this morning, and she's also a team captain. Her name is Jane Chicowski. Hello out here to all my fellow survivors, to my family, to my friends, to my caregivers. I am honored and humbled to be here. My name is Jane Chicowski, and I'm a three-time cancer survivor. I do ask that you forgive me if I lose my train of thought or I hesitate between sentences. This is an unfortunate side effect I have from all the chemotherapies. It's an annoying side effect for those who listen to me sometimes, and even for me to know I do it. But it's a small price that I have to pay for the continued survival that I've had. So if I say things twice or not the right way, I'm a lifelong Wallingford native. I grew up on North Farms Road, and I've lived there all my life. All I did was move next door. I've been married to the same guy for 35 years, Tom. I have two beautiful daughters, Anne Marie, who's 30, Michelle, who's 32, and the little one who's up on top of my son-in-law's shoulders. She's special. Hi, Emily. She's 3 years old. Hi. They have been my true co-survivors. This disease affects everybody. You know, it's just not us. Sometimes I think they've suffered more than I have. I run, I ski, I snowboard, I go to the gym, I take spinning classes, I knit, I do whatever I can to keep my body and mind active. I feel like I'm a Triple Crown winner because I've actually survived 3 types of cancer. Breast cancer in 1998, colon cancer in 2008, and lung cancer 2010. In 1998, a lump was found during a physical exam. I had mammography, ultrasound, lymph node dissection, lumpectomy, radiation, 6 rounds of chemo. When the doctor gave me the diagnosis of the mid-stage, Dr. Pratt, he's looked all somber, and my family was starting to cry, and I said, do what we have to do so I can be on the ski slope in 6 weeks. Well, it took me a little bit longer, but I did get on skiing that year. In 2008, a tumor was found during a colonoscopy. I've had a resection losing part of my colon, and I've had 15 rounds of Folfax with the Avastin. And then I have to tell you another thing that's helped me through all those chemotherapies is I would go down, my husband would bring me down to Yale in the morning. This was every other week we'd go down, and he'd bring me there, he'd sit with me, and then my daughter Anne Marie would come in the afternoons and sit, and I had to leave with a chemo pump. And after every chemo, I did what is called retail therapy. We left Yale and I headed down to the Post Road. I know Coldwater Creek, L.O. Bean Outlet, Chico's, all the TJ Maxx, and the Marshalls. When I came home with these bags, my Tom would just look at me and like, oh no, Will, this kid is ill. As I was walking around the track, there was a booth I kept going by, around and around. I kept looking at this, and I bought it. It says, the chemo made me do it. So thank you to the person who did this process. In 2008, and I was going through because I have PET scans and CAT scans every 3 months. I was going through a PET scan, and they found a tumor on my lung. I was lucky. They took out one of my lobes. I didn't realize you had 5 lobes. I thought you had 4, but they took out one. So I'm down to what I thought I had anyways. My dog, Molly, has helped me through getting back. I'm actually back to jogging, even though I don't have the capacity. 2 words describe me. I'm lucky and hope. I'm lucky to be here. I'm thrilled to be alive. For a time there, I didn't know whether I would see my next birthday, my next anniversary, my next Christmas, and I'm here. If I have any advice, it's never give up. There's always hope. Before I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I wasn't very active. But then I went to, and I was bald and I was weak, and I went to one of breast cancer race. And I said, I'm going to run it that next year. And I did. And I finished. And I've been doing 5Ks, 10Ks. I even have built up to do some half marathons, yay bar. Of course, when I was going through the colon cancer, I had to stop for a while. Somebody's calling me. My phone is ringing. What a time to call!
Tom's right there.
But I just ran this past weekend, and I'm back to it. I hope to be doing another half this year, and who knows, maybe a marathon, and my husband looks and goes, oh. The medical advances in diagnosis and treatments I have seen over the 13 years have been amazing. It's through the efforts of many people and organizations like the Relay that has given all us survivors hope to live another day. Highlight of this past year, this is it, is I got my 3-year-old granddaughter, Emily, on a snowboard. She was awesome. We're both on the dark side. I have been very lucky to have received all the support from my friends, from my family. Thanks to all of them, I'm alive, I'm happy, I'm strong as I possibly can be, and I will never give up the fight with cancer. Thank you. Thank you.